On this episode of Designing Spaces, high-end audio, video, and smart automation solutions, a home improvement specialist, innovation in sleep technology, stunning landscape services, plus lots more. It's time to design. Let's go. Technology touches every corner of our lives, enhancing how we live, work, and entertain.
If you think about your home and all the devices that are connected, watches, your oven, think about your refrigerator, your washer and dryer now. We've got grills now on your deck that you can connect. TVs, sound systems, being able to control and harness all of those connected devices in one place, phenomenal experience.
Family owned and operated, Audio Video Specialist is known for personalized service and top-tier expertise. They don't simply sell you products. They design customized solutions that fit your lifestyle and budget.
Audio Video Specialist is more than just a company that sells AV gear. Our whole premise is to do personalized service to clients, really get to know them, find out how they're going to use their space, and then from that, we can formulate the right products and services that fits them as to just doing cookie cutter solutions. We're not looking just to sell equipment. We want to make sure that what we sell fits the client, not only their short-term goals, but their long-term goals. So we'll spend a lot of time with them to know where they want the end result to be. And then if their budget doesn't allow for all up front, we find ways to put it together in segments that fit their budget so that they can get what they want, but they're not having to rebuy products later to get there.
Creating a personalized system for each client starts with education. Educating the customers on the possibility of how their space can fit their lifestyle. Voice control is one of the biggest things we're seeing in home automation today. Being able to turn your lights on and off, or even say, hey, turn my lights on to 50% or dim. I want to be able to hear different music at different times.
Audio Video Specialist offers 24/7 support for technical issues with your system that we've installed for you. This means that at any time of the day, be it 1 o'clock on a Saturday and you're having a party and something doesn't turn on quite right, you can give us a call and we'll help troubleshoot that and try and get it working for you. Some custom installs we have done include doing invisible speakers throughout the whole first floor. That way the customer didn't see any speakers anywhere, but still gets all the benefits of the sound. Custom RGB lighting is very popular now, and that lets them set mood for each room individually or the home as a whole.
Whether it's movie night or game day, a custom home theater or whole house audio system makes every moment immersive.
Every client has a different budget need, and so we try to find a solution that fits that budgetary need, but also maximizing on the experience that they're going to get from that. And that's all about the upfront design and the time spent with the customer in the beginning. The whole house AV systems that we install start with the control system, and we use Nice Brand's control system. Allows you to have an app on your phone like this that you can see everything, have full control, or you could be at your office on the computer, pull up the app and be able to turn on your sprinklers outside. You can go to the touch panel in your kitchen, kick on the music and the lighting, or a wand remote when you're sitting on the couch. Anywhere you are, you have the same interface. Makes it very easy for people to use, and it's very user-friendly.
I chose Dan from Audio Video Specialist simply because of his transparency, his attention to detail, and his willingness to help achieve my goal. They made it very simple for me from the beginning, and it was a match made in heaven.
This type of high tech isn't just for movies and music. Home automation includes lights, shades, and even security and surveillance systems.
The experience is key, so after every install, we train thoroughly with the customer on the use of their new system, making sure they fully understand the ins and outs and how to have the best experience with that system.
If you're looking for a company that is going to put your needs and your experience ahead of everything else, we would be the right company for you. I would say that more than 75% of our clients are repeat clients, and it's because we care about them. We're just not trying to sell things to them. And if that's a company that appeals to you, then we're probably a right fit.
Ready to elevate and automate your space? Visit Audio Video Specialist's website, audiovideospecialists.net, or you can see this segment again on designingspaces.tv. Your roof is your home's first line of defense against rain, wind, heat, and cold. When it's compromised, so is everything beneath it.
Having a quality roof on your home is essential because it's the first point of protection for the entire home. You want a product that's going to stand the test of time with an excellent warranty. You want something that looks great aesthetically, but it's got to be installed correctly. When assessing a roof's condition here at Carmody, we're taking a look at the quality of the product existing. We're looking at any wear and tear, any weather conditions that have affected the roof, and obviously watershed from the structure. Here in Chicago, we have extreme heat, we have extreme cold. So you need to make sure that your products are going to withstand those extremes, and we have to make sure that we have proper moisture barrier and flashings that direct water away from the structure.
For more than 75 years, Carmody Construction has been helping families protect what matters most. Family-owned Carmody Construction has passed through 3 generations, growing a reputation built on trust, quality, and craftsmanship.
My grandfather, Robert, started Carmody in 1948. My dad, Patrick, took it over in the 70s. Myself, my brothers, and my sister took it over in the 90s and early 2000s. To carry on the legacy of my grandfather's company means everything in the world. The years of education and quality that we've built on top of the name, we can ball it into this beautiful package and hand it down to our clients. The feeling it gives myself and everybody else that works here is hard to explain. When you call Carmody Construction, you're going to get a friendly voice on the other line, navigating you through all your wants, needs, and desires completely through the process. Some of the signs that it may be time to replace your roof are missing shingles, granules at the end of the downspout, water spots on your ceiling. Roofing materials for the Midwest. We start with the basic laminated architectural shingle to combat the weather that we have in the Chicagoland area. For low slope, we use TPO, rubberized, an impact resistant shingle that will withstand hail, and all of the components that go along with it to make sure it's waterproof and will withstand the freeze-thaw of the Chicagoland area. When you work with Carmody Construction, you start with an educated and dedicated project consultant that gets you what you want. Then our dedicated production team and installers will take you all the way to the finish line, making sure that you have a smile on your face at the very end when we leave. We pay attention meticulously to the details and bullet points of every project from front end to back end, even into the warranty stage, to make sure that it meets the Carmody quality standard 110% every time. Carmody Construction is fully licensed and insured in the state of Illinois. We have an A+ rating with the BBB, assuring that all clients get the quality that they deserve. Carmody Construction goes above and beyond to assure the safety of all job sites. We abide by all the OSHA standards, and we want to make sure that everybody in and around the job site is safe.
Insurance claims can be kind of complicated. I think homeowners come in regularly asking, where do I start? You know, that's where Carmody can come in, hold their hand through the process, reach out to the insurance companies, figure out what your options are, what kind of costs you could be looking at, and what kind of savings we can have. And we'll take that lead on with the insurance company to make it an easy, seamless process. At Carmody, we're always looking to keep ourselves educated in compliance with all the new building codes that are coming in and making sure that we're being efficient with our production. We know that each job that comes in is unique in its own way. Whether we're in and out in a couple days or it's a few weeks, we want to make sure that we're being very efficient with our time and our production for the client. One of the things that we really pride ourselves on at Carmody Construction is our expert team of installers. Our installers are certified, professional, because experience counts.
Whether you need a new roof to weather the next storm or upgraded windows to bring new life and light into your home, this trusted family business has the experience and integrity you can count on.
I've known about Carmody Construction a long time because I've seen their trucks around town and lots of projects that they've done. So when I had storm damage and my neighbors suggested I give Carmody a call, it just made sense. My experience with Carmody Construction from start to finish was really great. Their level of customer service and integrity, transparency is top-notch. Through the finish, even navigating the insurance claim policy, which is so complicated, they helped me and held my hand through every bit of it. Carmody Construction made the design experience so much easier. With all those choices and all the items, sometimes it can seem overwhelming, but they help break it down into really manageable pieces, gave me lots of options, great advice, and the end result was fantastic. I would absolutely recommend Carmody Construction to my friends and neighbors, and I already have.
At Carmody, we support the local community by sponsoring sports teams. We work closely with the Oswego High School Tech Department and are a part of and involved in many of the local charities.
Carmody Construction are also experts in window installation, helping homeowners upgrade to energy-efficient, stylish solutions that boost curb appeal and cut utility costs.
Window replacement's an integral part of home remodeling and home repair. There are so many options. Just like shopping for a car, you really need somebody who knows what they're doing to guide you through it and hold your hand through the process. Well, after upgrading your windows with Carmody, you're gonna see all around energy efficiency, no more cold or hot spots, reduced energy bills, happy customers. At Carmody, we take pride in everything we do, from passionately educating our homeowner and client to planning the work meticulously to then building the work meticulously and making sure that not only do we have a happy homeowner on our hands, but we have a customer for life and a friend for life.
To find out more about Carmody Construction, visit their website, carmodyconstructionil.com, or you can see this segment again on designingspaces.tv.
We all know that struggle, chasing that truly restorative sleep. Nights of tossing and turning, waking up with aches and pains, or overheating. Well, today we're taking a look at a company dedicated to solving these sleep challenges. Let's take a look.
My role at Purple is the Chief Innovations Officer, so I'm in charge of all the technology and product development. Our mission statement's really simple, maybe a little audacious, but it's to deliver the greatest sleep ever invented. Purple innovation's really interesting in the mattress space. Historically, mattresses, with very few exceptions, don't have a lot of engineering and science in them. They typically have been the same sorts of layer cakes made of foam and springs for decades. So Purple Innovation's story is unique in that they've really applied a lot of material science, kinematics, ergonomics to understand how the human body interacts with a sleep surface. And that resulted in this coming up with this really unique material that solves a lot of problems. Purple's technology origins go back more than 20 years. They came up with this material in a geometry, we call it the GelFlex Grid. The way it works is when you lay on it initially, any high pressure concentration areas like your shoulders or your hips will overcome what we call the buckling threshold of these columns, and they collapse. And when they collapse, they don't push back anymore. They just let you sink in. So that's where the pressure relief comes. It's like a safety valve. Everywhere else where your body weight is distributed, the columns gently flex like a spring and they lift you up and hold you up. So you're supported, your spine's aligned, but we've taken away all the pressure in your pressure point areas. So it's really like floating on air. What's beautiful about the GelFlex Grid, because it instantly adapts, it actually gently kind of helps you change positions, and it also helps isolate that motion, and we don't transfer much of that to the partner. You can think of these squares, right? And they're hollow, there's nothing. So really, you're sleeping on these thin walls of grid distributed all the way across, and the rest of it's all open airspace. So if you're sleeping on a traditional foam bed, or memory foam's really bad for this, you're sleeping on an insulator, and air can't move through it and it can't conduct heat, so the heat just sits there and builds up, and eventually your body gets too warm, you start to perspire, and you wake up. So the grid is 10 times more conductive than foam for heat. So when you're laying on it, it's literally able to pull this heat that you're generating away and store it, and then the air channels allow humid air to move out and away. The third thing that does for you when you sleep on it, your body, to initiate sleep, wants to cool down, wants to lower your core temperature. So if you're sleeping on something that aids that, you fall asleep faster. So it's this amazing combination of we can help you get to sleep faster, and you'll have fewer disruptions, and you wake up with less aches and pains as a result. The mattress we've got upstairs, it's a Rejuvenate Ultimate, and we've added some really interesting technology. We wanted to provide maximum pressure relief depth, but provide that stable, substantial luxury feeling that you want. So we came up with these stacked layers. So what we've got inside that bed is a layer of 3-inch GelFlex Grid directly stacked on top of a layer of 2-inch GelFlex Grid. What this does, it's pretty interesting. The 3-inch grid is a little bit softer, buckles a little sooner than the 2-inch, so that if you rolled over on your side, this isn't 3 inches on anybody, right? So when you roll over on your side, you buckle that first layer, but you also buckle that second layer, and you get another 2 inches of pressure relief depth in that bed. And so even on your side, you still get this amazing buoyant, floaty feeling where we've removed all these pressure points. There's a pride that comes with being a local Utah company and also manufacturing our products in the United States. Also, it helps us maintain control over that process. And so having it all local, self-contained, and being vertically integrated allows us to be really nimble. We do have a pretty significant e-com business. That's actually where the company started. They were digitally native that way, which is great, but we know from our customer segments, above a certain price point, you're gonna go try that bed out and make sure it's the right bed for you. We have 55 to 60-ish dedicated Purple showrooms. If you go to one of our showrooms, you'll get the benefit of talking to what we call a sleep genius. That sleep genius will assist you. They'll ask you questions about what your primary sleep challenges and issues are, and they'll really help you find the right mattress for you. And then you can find us at least 3,000 mattress retailers. When I came to Purple, I'd never slept on one, didn't know much about mattresses. And they said, oh, this bed's gonna change your life. And I was like, you're right, come on, it's a bed, whatever. But it did, literally, like within 2 weeks, I was sleeping better than I had in years. And the only thing I had changed was the mattress. You don't have to choose between a bed that's soft and comfortable and one that's got the right support. It does both.
Purple's GelFlex Grid is redefining sleep with perfect comfort, support, and cooling. Experience the best sleep of your life. To learn more about Purple innovation, visit purple.com or visit us at designingspaces.tv.
Are you stressing about how to make your outdoor space your own? There are so many options and too much to consider, but you're committed to creating a space for your family to enjoy together. Luxury outdoor living isn't something you should stress over. The process should be fun. Let's take a look at how the experts at Woodland Outdoor Design make the process easy and enjoyable when they design the outdoor space of your dreams.
Elevated outdoor living is about bridging the gap between indoors and outdoors and creating a functional, beautiful space that enhances the quality of life for our customers. I saw an opportunity to improve the process and the experience that people were having designing their outdoor spaces. So we added a lot of collaboration into the process, obviously our expertise, and just making it a really good experience to get people's visions into reality.
From design to installation, Woodland is transforming outdoor spaces, blending functionality with aesthetics to create the ideal environment for entertaining, relaxation, and family fun.
Being in Chicago, you have to consider all 4 seasons when you're designing a space. In the spring, we want different things coming into blooms at all different times. Throughout the summer, we want things remaining in bloom, reblooming. In the fall, we're looking for things with a variety of fall color. We can add in pops of color with seasonal annuals. In the wintertime, we've got winter pots, ornamental grasses, evergreens, outdoor structures that add a vertical element to the landscape.
Landscape design can add value to a home. Curb appeal is a return on investment. So we're sprucing up, accentuating the architecture of that house. We're also adding different outdoor spaces by extending the interior to the exterior with lounge, dining, pools, etc. The initial meeting is important to understanding the overall landscape vision. It starts by asking questions regarding the landscape style, landscape elements, seating furniture requirements, privacy sightlines. Once those key questions are answered, landscape concepts ensue. The conceptual process allows the client to envision multiple landscape outcomes based on their specific vision and lifestyle. Anything and everything in landscape design, Woodland can bring to the table.
Our carpenters and painting crews handle everything from our demolition, our site prep, our rough framing, our trim carpentry, custom built-ins, and custom faux finishes. We partner with our landscape crews in our landscape division to really offer our clients a unique opportunity to not only add on an exterior perspective, but we do new construction, ground up and additions, kitchen remodels, and allow that to flow into the outdoor spaces and kind of incorporate all underneath one roof with crews who know how to work around each other. There's a lot that goes into the planning, whether it's a pergola, a kitchen, a pavilion, a screen room. Once we can kind of figure out and feel what they want to use the space for, and then how many people they want to use the space for, we can then design a structure big enough with all the amenities that go into serving the purpose of the client.
Once your vision has come to life and your outdoor space is everything you dreamed up, regular maintenance ensures the longevity of plants and hardscape features. Without proper care, live goods can die or become overgrown, invading the beautiful spaces you just created.
Taking care of the plants is one thing and is certainly needed. But taking care of the rest of the amenities on your property is also very important. Once the project has been completed, it's a seamless process for the maintenance department to take over. It gives our clients a great deal of comfort knowing that it's going to be maintained and maintained well. We also service all the systems that have been put in. Landscape irrigation, landscape lighting, drainage, pergolas, the decks, so whether it's painting, staining, power washing, and reapplying polymeric sand, arbors, the list goes on and on, outdoor kitchens. All of those things need to be maintained from time to time. And if you're not building that into your system, you're doing yourself and your clients a disfavor.
AM Woodland Outdoor Design takes sustainable landscape design to the next level.
At AM Woodland, we're environmentally conscious through our plant selection first and foremost, choosing native varieties of plants that promote biodiversity and pollinators. We recycle almost all materials that we remove from a site. We make our own mulch here on site, compost, we screen topsoil and reuse excavated materials, and we crush up all old concrete to create aggregates that we use here in the yard to keep the dust down. The reason someone would choose AM Woodland Outdoor Design over another contractor is that we've created the new category of design-build contractors. We have our carpentry teams, our designers, our landscape teams, our maintenance teams, all under one roof. So what we provide to our clients is really full service, and it's really a one-stop shop.
To find out more about AM Woodland Outdoor Design, visit amwoodland.com or designingspaces.tv. Is your home or business piling up with junk and stuff that you no longer need? What happens when the junk piles up and becomes overwhelming? Who can you call when a loved one passes and you need help to clean out their home? Junk Destroyers knows exactly what to do.
Junk Destroyers was created to take care of the local community and the junk destroying needs of people that live around us. Whether you're dealing with the death of a loved one or you have a lot of debris left over from renovation, things from your kid that no longer lives with you, or you just have some bulky items that you don't know what to do with. Junk Destroyers can solve all of your junk related problems. Every day we get surprised on what some of the things that people want to remove out of their place of business or their home. It can be as simple as a fridge or it can be a full office clean out. So give us a call and challenge us.
People hold on to stuff for many different reasons, whether it's sentimental, a piece that's been passed on through your family, or things that you just never want to throw out. We at Junk Destroyers understand when someone passes away, one of the hardest things to do is clear the house. That's where we come in and make your life easier by taking care of the things that you might not want to do. What sets Junk Destroyers apart from other companies is we're a family-owned company, and what matters most to us is customer service and being part of your family.
With our busy social and work obligations, clutter can quickly take over. Junk Destroyers will always be there for you, often on the same day.
At Junk Destroyers, we get you an estimate right away. The typical timeline from booking to completion can be done the same day or at the convenience of the customer. And if need be, emergency service as well.
Bulky, cumbersome, and heavy items can be quickly removed without causing any headaches for you or your family.
A lot of people think that they can handle this themselves. They typically underestimate the amount of effort and time that it takes to remove something out of their home or their place of business. The first thing that we'll do is assess the project. So before we start the job, we'll be fully prepared to tackle it the right way while protecting your home or your place of business. We offer a lot of specialized services, for example, hoarding cleanouts. A lot of times it's overwhelming, you don't even know where to start. So once we come in, we'll walk you through the process and make sure it's as seamless and easy as humanly possible.
When you hire Junk Destroyers, we guarantee you that the job is going to be done in a safe and clean manner. The process is very easy. We show up, we do our magic, and poof, your junk is gone. We treat your space like it's our home. When the job is done, we leave the house cleaner than it was before. The most challenging clean out we've ever had is probably, as you might guess, a hoarder house. Once we got it done, you would never be able to tell that a hoarder was living there.
Junk Destroyers are committed to protecting the environment, ensuring that items are properly disposed of or repurposed.
At Junk Destroyers, we'll take a lot of pride to make sure that items don't end up in a landfill if we can avoid it. So we'll work with local charities, we'll work with antique stores, we'll work with folks that can refinish items and give them a second life. We understand that you have a lot of options when it comes to removing things out of your home. With us, we're experts at junk removing, and we'll promise to keep you informed throughout the process, make it as simple and easy as possible, and keep the environment top of mind when disposing items.
Junk Destroyers makes it easy for you to get rid of your unwanted junk, saving you time, money, and hassle.
We had no idea what to do with all the stuff that we had, so we called Junk Destroyers. They are so easy to work with. They got everything done in a matter of hours. I was so happy when they left, and I couldn't believe how clean everything was.
So there's a lot of things that you have to keep in mind when thinking about getting things out of your home that you no longer need or want to discard.
The most important thing people should know is it's not as easy as just renting a trailer, loading it up, and going to the dump. There's a lot that goes into it, and obviously the safety and the health of our customers is very important.
People don't typically get rid of their stuff on a daily basis, right? So not knowing how to do it can take a lot of time, and we'll already have so much going on in their lives. And we want to spend time with our families. So there's just one less thing for you to worry about. Give us a call, we'll come out, we'll make sure that we take care of your home or your place of business, and you can enjoy the time that you deserve with your friends and your family.
To find out more about Junk Destroyers, visit junkdestroyers.com or designingspaces.tv. For more information about anything you've seen on today's show, or to become part of Designing Spaces, go to our website, designingspaces.tv.